Law of assumption does not work for everyone. If you don't believe you deserve something, you won't be able to assume that it's true. That is how lucky girl syndrome works. You first need to be okay with the assumption that you are lucky, or you need to be okay with making a lot of assumptions about yourself. Money, love, whatever you want to assume. I am on that journey right now because law of assumption seems like the easiest, the speediest way to get something. Because for me, law of assumption is the path of least resistance, but it's something that I struggle with. But you know what? I don't give up and I am a lazy girl, okay? So whenever I see a path that can get me quickly to my manifestations with the least amount of effort, that's what I do. And you know what I've discovered in this? Believe it or not, what you think is what happens on the outside world. Most of the times you assume a person to behave certain way with you, right? But most of the times our assumptions are negative. And don't those people end up disappointing us anyways? Or don't those scenarios end up happening anyways? Why is that? Because of the law of assumption. Boom, blew your mind. Well, law of assumption is already true. Just proved it to you right now. So, if you need to assume something about someone or a situation, why not make it positive? Right? There are a lot of good videos about Neville Goddard and the law of assumption. If you are new to that concept, go look them up, go see what it's all about. But in a single sentence, if I want to tell you, it's no magic. It just means you need to assume that your desires are already in your reality. Whatever you want to manifest has already been manifested for you. It's that simple. Now, you can go about it many different ways. You can use the law of assumption by journaling, scripting. I know that's just adding processes, but whatever your nervous system believes already, use that, but with a kicker that it's already done. You don't have to make a vision board today and wait 6 months for it to happen. You don't. It can happen for you overnight if you believe it. For me, it's always easier for me to assume that something is happening, to make it ritualized. Use the full moon as an anchor, use moon water as an anchor. That's just how I feel. I will evolve eventually and come to the point where I can just be like, I assume this is happening. I assume this is already manifested in my reality, and boom, it will appear. But for me, I believe that it's a process. You don't have to believe the same. You can believe that it happens for you just because you assumed it. And there are a lot of people out there who are doing that. You make the choice for yourself, but just putting it out there that this beautiful thing exists and you can assume that it's already happening because it's already happening. But we were already focused on the negative ones, and now let's focus on the positive outcomes and manifest the positive things for ourselves. I will see you in my next video. Bye.